So Mark, what have we built here today?
Well, first of all, we started off with twin motors. A lot of you on YouTube may have seen that we've had the 230s on here. And I always had ideas of doing 3, which is, I think, a cool thing to do. We haven't got in the water yet. We've only just got the steering rigged up, which seems to be working pretty well.
Nice.
As you can see. Still got to do the cables around to the steering wheel, and then the third controller for one motor to go into gear and then to get your revs up. So you were asking me before, Benji, what were you asking me?
The motors, why is there 2 black Mercuries and 1 old Tohatsu?
All right, so Mercury were in the midst of coming up with 4-stroke motors, and they found that they priced themselves out of the market. So they contracted tohatsu to make motors for them and just put Mercury stickers on them. So if you ever see a Mercury 30 that says made in Japan, it's a tohatsu. It's not actually a Mercury. Great motor though. And this old girl is just a normal old Tohatsu 30. So that was one of the things that that people asked me about it. Why? The other thing I think you were going to ask me was
why are they different heights?
So because of the shape of the V-hull, as you can see how the V goes down, we had to have this motor low so it could reach the water, so that propeller could reach the water. We didn't want to have these motors too deep. So obviously it's better to have your motors a bit higher. Where I take it in the river, there's shallow spots, there's a lot of logs. Some people have said to me, why not just put 90 horsepower or 70 horsepower on it? If I put 170 on, you'd be down here. So you'd be hitting the bottom all the time. So by doing 3 motors, you've kept the height higher, so you can run in shallower water, a lot shallower. But that water's lower simply because of the bulk of the hull, so it gets water. These are a bit higher, so they're not too deep in the water.
Good idea.
If you have a look around here, this is the steering contraption that we've come up with so far. So it's fairly simple, even though it looks complicated. It's just a cable here that pulls this plate, and then these 2 connecting rods just control each outside motor.
Simple. Just the way I like it.
The boat is very old, but it seems fairly rigid, fairly solid. And it's a de Havilland boat, which I think became the brand Clark. English and Australian manufactured only, I think. Maybe New Zealand. I don't think they went overseas too much. Like the States. It's 4 metres long, so in the old measurement, 14 foot. A lot of people are going to say, is it too heavy up the back? It may be a little bit heavy, but once you get going and up to speed, it's not that heavy at all. Anyway, stay tuned, because we're going to have the video out within the next couple of weeks.
God help us.
Don't forget to subscribe, because and hit the bell or whatever if you want to, or hit a like button.
The like
to help
button,
me out.
that'll be the one.
All right, cheers guys. See you soon.